They don't pay me enough shit to deal with this. Let's see what I have in. What is this track? Lords of Magma, Made in Heaven. Huh. Not bad, Lord of Magma, Made in Heaven. Top of the morning to you, fuckers! Well, technically, check out the fanfiction folder. Or fanfiction. Oh, this is a long... Wait a sec. Ah, 2 chapters! We can start it, shall we? Dark, could you please turn the music off? Ah, it's so underlined. What you just heard was a part of Lord of Magna, Made in Heaven. Track 16, Gewalt. It's the original soundtrack. You can purchase it with the game at Gameplay. Or, no, not Gameplay, GameStop. It's a good game for the 3DS if you have one. And that was my game recommendation of the day. Anyway, sorry about this. It's a bit of a mess right now. So, we have a new story by this guy named Blaze Dude 30. It's a prologue and it's called The Brony and the Baddy? Hell, this might be interesting. No, screw this. I'm gonna go back to calling myself Arceus Knight because, you know, I don't want to call myself Sonata no more. But you guys will still have to deal with Sonata for, I don't know, another 3 months. Until Google just gets rid of that name policy. Anyway, prologue. And this guy really needs to learn how to use parentheses. This is it, Sonata thought to herself. She stood in front of the portal that Twilight Sparkle had come through to stop Adagio's ingenious plan to take over Canterlot. Okay, fuck this hat. This is fucking itchy as hell. Ingenious plan to take over Canterlot High. The sky was as clear as could be. It was so quiet, no one usually bothers to turn up on school on Saturday. Well, no shit, it's the weekend. A light breeze could be felt just passing. She looked up at the statue and back down at the stone plate. It looks so ordinary, she continued to think. Imagine how much it would hurt if it wasn't a portal and I just ran straight into it. This led her towards the stone, and to feel the stone. Sure enough, her hand went straight through the stone. It feels just like a pool of water, she thought. It's like the one that Arya pushed me into not even 2 days ago. Sorry, just my roommate. Flashback to 2 days ago. To not even 2 days ago. Let me just close the door. Slightly closed. Get back where you were, see. Get back. Why'd you ruin everything, Sonata? It's not my fault, Arya, I swear. Tell that to Adagio. I don't want to be the one to tell her that half our money has gone missing. Bet you spent it on tacos again. No, I wouldn't. You lost it. Be like, tacos. That's actually a very bad stereotype of Sonata. Always cautious of that door. Well, tough luck, because we know that who Adagio likes more out of the two of us. You know who she'll believe, and you know that there's. God damn it! I'm just kind of sick. I pulled an all-nighter last night. I'm not really into this, but I'm doing it for you guys. I'm doing it for you guys. But I didn't lose it. Well, too bad. You're about to lose your dignity, too. Splash! See you later, loser. I guess I would Sonata want to be you right now. Okay, now that's just kind of cruel, don't you think, Adagio? Because really, all Sonata has to do is really just get up and just pull your chest back into that puddle and stomp the shit out of you. Like you were nothing but a hobo. In GTA 5 or whatever, a hooker. It was horrible trying to get that clean too, so now I continue to think back to the events that made the decision that stands before her. And Adagio didn't make trying to get myself up any easier. You what? I didn't do it, I swear. Now what have I got? Not what I got told from Arya over here. Apparently you decided that the best place our savings is down the drain. You would go and buy tacos with our savings, wouldn't you? But I did. Silence! I don't want to hear another peep from you. All you do is ruin everything. In fact, we only needed you so we could try to take over this pathetic world. Hey, Earth is not pathetic! It's fucking amazing. And a bit racist. And you can't even help us do that right. But I said silence! We are struggling to live here as it is. I never mind you never mind you holding us back. The only reason we should keep you around is because that job you have earning money to help us pay for this dump. Hey, consider your cats lucky that I'm letting you rent this place. Grateful whelps. I can agree with that one, Adagio. I think we should take a bigger cut from her wages. Not the worst idea to come out of your mouth, Arya. No! Silence. That's it. Out. You'll sleep outside tonight. I've decided your punishment overnight. Out. I'll hear no more of this. I'll tell you. Ouch! That time I didn't get much sleep. Finally made me realize. I began to wrap up her thoughts. I'm not wanted here. Nobody wants me. The humans here hate me. Those in Equestria hate me. Even my own kind hate me. I have to try to get out of here. I want to go back to Equestria. I want to change to make things right. Just one chance. She looked at her watch. 12:59 p.m. At 1 it will be time, Snodslot. Time to finally get out of here. Time to make a start. Time to make up for all I did wrong to do. Time to beep, beep, beep. 1 o'clock. It's time. She jumped headfirst into the portal with no remorse. Nothing holding her back. Not anything. The wild frenzy of colors was almost dazzling. It was making her head spin. She could begin to feel her body beginning to merge and change shape. It's happening. It's really happening. Now where's that mirror I asked for? What? We couldn't afford it? We couldn't afford a hand mirror. Give you one fucking job, Dark. Is to get me a fucking mirror. I really wish I had my commentator friends with me. Instead, I'm stuck with this empty room and this nitwit, Dark. Chapter 1. Chapter 1. Story, The Brony and the Baddy, by Blaze Dude 30. Yeah, go check him out on Film Fiction. Why do they just leave their stuff everywhere? It drives me insane sometimes. Brad walked around the top of the stairs, buried in clothes. Papers can be seen emerging from 2 of the rooms, as well as many wires. Am I the only one here that actually does any work around this house? I thought, you don't see all this lot piled all around my room. Brad peered into the first room. Clothes and cookbooks littered the floor, making the beige carpet barely visible. The orange walls were overrun by many game posters that had been acquired over the years. A large wardrobe sat in the corner, looking dusty from the lack of use. A set of drawers lay under the window, but the light was blocked by a large TV that sat atop the drawers. An Xbox sat near the TV, probably the thing that had the least dust upon it. A single bed dumped in the center of the room with the bed covers scrunched up and thrown aside. Sighing, he moved to the room on the right. A very similar sight. Unfortunate for Brad's eyes, the clothes dumped on the floor. Working their way to the landing, they too covered the blue carpeted floor, but many football magazines and revision guides could be scattered across the room. The wardrobe looked also unused, and a single bed lay in the corner of the room, leant against the sky blue wall. Another TV was in the corner, while across had another desk with a laptop on it, school books underneath. I've lived here for 3 years, but some things just don't change, Brad thought. At least I'm proud of my room, I guess. Mulling through the swamp of clothes... Sorry, I'm becoming of a lady. Muddling through the swamp of clothes, he made it towards the other door on the right. Very little mess could be seen that covered the maroon carpet. Aha! Where do you think we are? A wardrobe could be seen just be walking in. Okay, this grammar is atrocious. A wardrobe could just be seen walking in. seen as you walk in. And another from the front left, a desk lay next to the double bed in the corner of the room. Standing yet another TV and a PS3. Organized pile of paper could be seen upon the shelves and the walls covered in posters. Posters of ponies. It never makes me feel down when I'm just in here, when I just look in here sometimes. I just wonder what I would have done without these ponies in my life. Ah! Smash! Thud. What the bloody hell was that? Brad's thoughts were racing through his mind. He ran down to the source of the noise, the living room. The thuds of his footsteps as he raced down the stairs matched the sound of his heartbeat at the same time. So many different scenarios were building in his mind. What if all of his parents' antiques were smashed? What if someone had jumped through the window to make an escape from a gang member? What if someone had tried to burgle him? Okay, I'm pretty sure we're like in England. All these things raced through his head in the few seconds it took to get there. But what Brad saw was nothing he had ever expected. Sitting in the corner of the room was a young girl with a dark pink jacket and a short skirt rubbing her head. Her eyes were clamped shut, her teeth gritted at each other. Clearly she was in pain. But the main thing that made Brad stop was her hair. It was bunched in a ponytail, and she had both sky blue and midnight blue. Wait a second. Couldn't be. Brad stopped his train of thought and focused on the girl. She needed help. He ran her to the kitchen and straight into the freezer. It held an ice pack. God damn it! Yeah, it's worse here. He grabbed it and ran back to the girl, still appearing to be in pain. But not really knowing what to say, instead he knelt down to the girl and placed the ice pack gently on her head. She immediately responded, shivering from the sudden cold. After the sudden shock, she took the hand holding her head and placed it on the ice pack. This gave Brad the incentive to let go, letting the girl go upon her own accord. After making sure she was all right, Brad began to scan the room. 2 black sofas were perfectly intact, as well as the window across the room. The TV in the corner looked unscathed, but the same couldn't be said for the mirror. It lay on the floor in pieces, obviously the cause of the smash. Brad began to put the pieces together. More and more pieces fit into place with only one explanation. But before he confirmed this out-of-world theory, he needed it to be proven. Excuse me, are you okay? The young girl hesitated. It's alright, I'm not gonna hurt you, Brad said calmly while his mind and heart were raced wildly. I'm fine, thank you. One more piece had been added to the evidence, and all Brad needed now was the decisive proof. What, are you like some kind of fucking detective now? We all know it's Sonata. Come on. I mentioned this shit in the prologue. I swear to God, I hate that door. Do you mind me asking your name? He asked. Sonata Dusk. Oh, this is actually a lot shorter than what just an empty page. Man, paper tastes good. Okay, this shit tastes horrible. Yeah. Well, anyways, guys, I might as well oh, wait. Alright, you guys can't see my face. You can just see a silhouette. Well, anyways, guys. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the first 2 chapters of the Baddy and the Brony, and the music that I'm playing, Lords of Magna, Made in Heaven. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, hit that like and that subscribe button for more, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as possible. Also, don't forget to leave a comment. I always appreciate that, so that I know, because you guys are like my inspiration. You guys give me the reason to go on. Also, comment a story down below that you would like to hear. And just to tell you, this story probably is incomplete as of right now, but I will read you guys a story that I did write when I was on vacation in Palm Springs. Anyways, guys, I will see you later. Now where the fuck did I put that mouse? Oh, there it is.